The ultimate tournament of everything.
Welcome to this ultimate tournament of everything scouting report, where we take a look at one random page off Wikipedia instead of 18 of them.
That's right, because 18 is a whole lot, but infinity is a whole lot of whole lots more than that. So we're going to take it easy on you. We're just going to, in this scouting report, look at one singular character of the great play that is existence. And so, Rob, why don't you tell us which randomly generated, role we'll be looking at in this episode?
Are randomly generated off of Wikipedia using a special link generator as of this moment competitor is Chivalry. And this one might actually be dead because it's the 1983 video game.
Chivalry is certainly not dead, Rob. You know that as well as anyone because you are a gentleman amongst gentlemen. Now, Chivalry is an action role playing video game written by Richard Hefter, Steve Worthington, and Janie Worthington for the Apple II, and it's published in 1983 by Weekly Reader Family Software. Basically, it looks like a fun game where you play as a knight. Let's see if that plays out to be true.
The gameplay: the king has been captured by the Black Knight, and players must make their way to the Black Knight's castle and retrieve him. The game is a combination between a board game, though the board itself is not displayed in the game, and an action game. Up to 4 players can play, but they must wait their turn, hence Chivalry. On each turn, the computer will either roll the die or spin the wheel to randomly direct the character to move either 1, 2, or 3 spaces.
On the very first roll or spin, for example, each player will end up at the archer's meet, the rolling hill, or the mill. I'm surprised that there's not a tavern mixed in there. At each board tile, the character is presented with a narrative, a choice, or an action-based mini-game. Choices or items acquired earlier on the board can affect play in subsequent tiles. Oh, so you got to have some strategy in this one.
Yeah, save it when you got it. Johnny Wilson reviewed the program for Computer Gaming World and stated that Chivalry is a delightful family game. It is, of course, to most adult computer games what life is to adult board games. Extremely simple, yet it is a game that offers some interesting challenges to adults as well as children.
I don't know. Would you say that life is simple?
The board game, yes. Actual life, unfortunately, no.
I don't even think the board game's that simple. I mean, how am I supposed to choose between having a career or being a loafer and playing video games, such as Chivalry, issued in 1983? We've got a little picture of the cover here. It appears to be a red knight going off to rescue his king from the Black Knight in what I can only assume is a very luxurious tower elsewhere in the kingdom. Now, the horse is also clad in red and white. You're definitely playing as a formidable character.
Now, my question is, why does everyone have to drive the little minivan? Sorry, different game. So I'm wondering if any of these decisions in this game actually revolve around Chivalry, like do you open the door? What if there are 2 doors? How are you polite while rushing past someone to open the second door? Is it rude if you let them open the second door? Do you just make them wait?
Well, and what's the difference between, our perceived conceptions of masculinity and chivalry in its true sense in that of, taking care of one another and looking out and putting the others that are, before us before us? Well, these are all questions that we ask ourselves every single day. And speaking of every single day here on the Ultimate Tournament of Everything, you can find a publication, be it one of these scouting reports or on Tuesday and Thursday, one of our full length episodes of intense competition, head-to-head battle, 9 rounds. We are trying to find out what is the greatest thing of everything, and Chivalry, this game from 1983, it's probably not gonna be it. But I do like your spirit and I do like your spunk.
Well, and if you like a game that is what life is to computer games, then you'll like this podcast that is kind of like an encyclopedia, but from your phone. And hopefully we'll see you at the very next one.
The Ultimate Tournament of Everything.